Yeah, bitch, I'm a killer. I shoot you in your face. Pshaw, pshaw, everybody gonna die. Pshaw, pshaw, everybody gonna die tonight. Did he just say pshaw, pshaw?
Where did the term or word pew pew come from? Pew pew life. Um, if you're in the gun community, you have heard pew pew, pew pew life. There's even companies Pew Pew Tactical. Everyone's using Pew Pew. Well, where did it come from? Where did it start? You got to go back a little bit, not too far, but you got to go back to Kevin Hart. Yes, Kevin Hart, the um, comedian. Kevin Hart, on one of his earlier stand ups, made a joke about how he's too small and he can't fight. And so he couldn't be a rapper uh, because it's not believable. And in that joke, he said, pew, pew, everybody gonna die. Pew, pew. And he said it with this like sissy like voice, right? It's a funny joke. And he was like, nobody's gonna buy your music. Did you just say pew, pew? Right? It's a joke. So you can look that up. Well, being a fan of Kevin Hart, your man, Coleon Noir, seeing that, being a fan of him, picking it up, because that started to be in certain places. That was almost like people would just say it. A lot of things that Kevin Hart said in his stand-ups, people began, like using as just sayings. So, in relation to guns, of course, you had Coleon Noir pick up that word and use it, in a slightly more serious context. It's not comedic, but still kind of like, fun hearted. Excuse me. So you got to give the credit to Coleon. You got to give the credit to Coleon Noir. He brought pew pew to that saying. He brought that to the gun community. And it coming from Kevin Hart's, older stand up, but he brought it. Coleon brought it to the gun community. I'm sure he never thought it would turn into what it is, but he brought that and he started using it in his vocabulary, his videos, pew pew life and all that. And from there, once Coleon put it out there and was actually truly using it, it was a snowball rolling down Mount Everest at that point. Now you see it's everywhere. And most people don't even know where it originated, where it started, none of that. All they know is pew pew is, the thing in the gun community. And it's a fun word to use and all that. But I just wanted to give props where props is due and just educate people on where that came from. How did it start? I want to say he started saying pew pew around 2013, maybe. I could be wrong about that, but I feel like it was around 2013 when he began saying that. So anyway, that's that. There's a little bit of education. Not that it's going to make you any smarter. Maybe turns you to a genius. Who knows? Anyway, pew pew life. But where I come from, my guns don't go pew pew. They go wham wham. Whammy out. Actually, you're wrong. Yeah, you're stupid. No, Pew Pew was not created by Coleon or even Kevin Hart. We were saying Pew Pew when I was a child. We were saying Pew Pew in the 90s, in the 80s. That's what we said to mock a gun. You're an idiot. You don't know what you're talking about. You're just on Coleon's balls. Let me be clear first. Pew Pew it's not like, someone saying pew pew imitating a gun just started, in 2010 or 11 or whenever Coleon like threw it in the gun community. So that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that pew pew originated, that's not what I'm saying. Even Kevin Hart saying pew pew, that's always been like the imitation sound for a gun or a small gun, right? When we were kids, a lot of kids would go pew pew, right? That's where that comes from. I'm only speaking on in the gun community as it is now, like the way people use it, how it flooded through the gun community. That's what I'm speaking on. Not saying that Coleon made up the pew pew and no, we all did that as kids. It's that he took that because once Kevin Hart said it, it was in everyone's mind. It was in the subconscious, whether you even realize it or not. So when he took that and threw it in there and used it in his way, then that's when it took off and it just took over in the gun community. And it became the thing, the pew pew life, all that stuff. So I just want to clear that up because I know people's gonna, I said pew pew in 1991. I get it. I understand. All of us did. I was a kid too. We did that. Just speaking about in the gun community today, like in the past, I don't know how long it's been, the past 10 years or whatever it's been. Coleon set that in the gun community specifically in that way. Got it. Whammy out again.